Good evening and welcome to Soviet Republic. Workers' Resources. Cheers. Colleague is of course here. How are you doing, colleague? You seem to have something coming out of your... You have something... You have to take care of this. This is going to screw with things, you know. No, you're not... You can't have that. No, but you can't have... That's not good. What do you have here? Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable now, I realize this, but... There is something... Yeah, she's very old. Yeah, that's better, right? I think so. Yes, there we go. Here we are, the Soviet Republic. These damned motorways and things that I've been trying. Even with this tunnel and this lovely thing that should have worked so well. You're not looking well, and you're not eating properly. She might be on her last of the line. She's 20 years old, about. So, I mean, I think she's looking pretty good for a 20-year-old, aren't you? Yes. Yes, there you go. Make yourself comfortable here. Much better. This, I don't know what this is about. Yeah, but I can't reach. Oh, I can't reach and it will mess with all the stuff. Did I get anything? I didn't get anything. I have to take... Come here. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right, Soviet Republic with colleague. Featuring colleague. Slightly out of frame. We have colleague head here, we have dollar hest there. Oh, that's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Oh, you're sick maybe, you might be ill. More than usual. Not just lazy. Autumn depression. Yes, winter is coming. Not going to be fun times. That's a depressing way to set off here. Yes, dying cat, winter is coming, darkness, and so on. The 29th of October, 1993. Yeah, the motorways here in the Soviet Republic. So I ended up building a silly road up the mountain here. A silly road. Quite steep. Quite steep. But hopefully when this is finished, it will be much closer to town and hopefully reachable by at least some of these damn parking lots out here. And we have 3 planes on the line, and this is actually... Now, you see here, I was complaining that no students want to ride. Yeah, and indeed the theory was correct, because not enough people children were making it to basic education before they turned adults, and therefore they wouldn't. But now we're caught up here. This is looking great. That's looking great, and this is very popular now. So popular, in fact, that the plane is filled with students every time. But that's 150 of them. So that's quite a few. I'm sure you're starting to clear up the weather here, so you're probably good. You could, since it is so very, very long, this runway, you can just make doesn't have a taxi at all, basically. Fantastic. Very, very efficient airline. As here, we can't do as we do with the trains, don't be waiting around all the time. So we can't look at the plane from ahead, because then it sounds very silly. But here we are. We're coming up on first town, on capital. I don't know if it is. We don't have a de facto. We might have a de facto capital as in this one, but we don't have the opposite of de facto, de jure. Yes, capital, really. Aluminium Town is the only town that actually has a name. The first town is just named First Town, and third town is named Third Town. Aluminium Town is also, you know, the most... Yeah, it's fantastic that one bus platform in the center that is reachable by like every single residential building in town except for like 2. That encompasses like, I don't know what the working population is, but the entire population of the town is like 16,000 people. 16,000 people. Yes. All of the workers of that 16,000 people can walk to the bus platform. Yeah. There we go. We have touchdown. We have landed at first town. And as I was saying here, we have quite a few students, 150 of them. See, there are already 130 students in the auditorium, and there's 170 students waiting for professors. So this is simply not enough, obviously. So one could have built a university in Third Town, but we're keeping the Third Town without university and flying them in. Therefore, we're building headquarters of the Communist Party here, since we already have the medical university and technical university. At first, I thought to build a medical university to fit straight in here, but then we already have a medical university there, and so figured. I mean, it could have been good to have 2 for sort of symmetry, but then there's a television station, and I may not want to block that with a big thing. Well, we have the headquarters of the Communist Party out here, right in between the town and the car making facilities. We're up to $500 million. Yes, and it's only 1993, so the number still means something. Inflation hasn't gone completely insane here quite yet. 99% happiness. We've dropped a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. That's right. Yeah, it's autumn, and they're probably a little bit depressed and worn down, like colleague here. Yeah. Don't you think so? Yeah, you seem pretty content now. Yeah. Yes, now you seem completely reasonably content. Okay, and you have an issue up here. You're waiting for a clear runway, I would think. So they're running a little bit tight. Yeah. But we could stand a second runway here. We have plenty of space for it. They have nothing better to do with the gravel and the concrete. Yes. I think so. See, try and get it parallel. 22. Yeah, on that, and yeah, it's going to have to be the same at this end. 40. Yeah, that ought to be parallel then. Although it's okay, it's not very sensitive. We zoom out. try and make the best can here. These are pretty close together. Is that lovable, really? And are they that close together up back there? I don't know. 40 runways here for I can't read upside down. Sometimes maybe. Anyway, 2,312 meters. It's pretty much parallel. We can measure how parallel it is. We have a tape measure here. We make a measure here. Yes, here it is 28 meters. 28.16 air meters and 28.17 ground distance for some reason. And up here it is 26 and it was... that's wrong. And here is 42. So it is not quite parallel, but it's parallel enough for the Soviet Republic. Where are you going actually? You're going there, okay. Put you here. Uh, 15,408 work days. 1,712 tons of gravel and 1,284 tons of asphalt. $5 million, 5 million rubles. Or an age or two. We'll see. 6th of November, so maybe, it may be, I think it's like a month or two. Or 3, depending on, the snow will come here in 3 weeks. Time, then that will put stops on things. Or lay, yeah, you know. No. Not right, aren't we in? No, we're in aluminium town. Yeah, damn it, it's number 2. You've already figured it out here. Yeah, this is the best town of the 3. This, that's pretty damn good with that kind of coverage. For the bus platform, you can just send as many buses as you can muster into there, and you can have an aluminium industry that goes at 100% constantly. If you also have 3 of these huge chemical plants, you're operating without issues, although this is not showing anything. Doesn't sound right to me. Oh, you're telling me that you're actually like you can't store or export chemicals. That's what's actually going on, but you haven't quite figured it out yet. Is it smoking? Oh, it is not smoking, therefore it's not working. As in non-operational at the moment. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that they can't work due to think it would be actually full, but they don't realize, and that's why the truck here loads really quickly. What is it that this truck does again? It goes to the aluminium industry warehouse, which is here, which is full of chemicals. Here comes another truck with more chemicals. Yeah. And you didn't empty out at all, basically. And there is a train here, which has 93 tons of chemicals. You don't have a train waiting, though. Okay. I mean, I could be selling the excess chemicals quite safely, I think, by sending this, by not waiting here, and then sending it to here instead. Yes, don't scratch yourself too hard. I know it feels good and everything, but you can damage yourself at your age. Yes. I've seen it before, you know. There's a train here. It's selling aluminium. There, unload. And then go to chemicals to load. And don't wait then. See what we get out of it. No, don't scratch. I scratch for you. Yes, much better. No, it isn't rough enough. No, yeah, but that's the point. Yes. Yes. Colleague here is worn and torn. And so, oh yes, hello. Yes, that music came on real damned out of nowhere. For me, anyway. And perhaps for you too. But as how it often is here, yes, now we see only backside of colleague. We have to do back too. Yes. We have put on enough of a show for today, you say? Yeah. 2156 hours, God damn it. It's supposed to be bedtime for people here. For the children, it's bedtime. Yes. Anyway, the chemistry for the aluminium. Yes, you're going here now. Very good. Fantastic. And here you're unloading the aluminium as we speak. No chemicals, yes, you're going here. And it is full of aluminium. I'm not sure I'm making more sense. But then again, when am I? You have one container here of waste products. Yes, you're going to stand here for a long time, and it's completely normal. Don't complain about it. This wind farm is nice, this here. 9 meters a second, that's plenty nowadays to keep the trains running, but when it is around 4 or 5 meters, then it's not enough to run the trains properly or decently. It's never enough to run them properly as comes to it's like 25 meters a second, and that doesn't happen too often, which is a good thing for the citizens, I would think. We have a distribution office there, that is of no use. Okay, now then, are you working? Now you're working again. Meanwhile, the chemical factory is chemicaling to its almost its full potential. Not quite, but 80%. About. That's plenty. But is your productivity bad, or what's... no, we're just not bringing enough people out here. Here comes a load, I would think. Yes, 154 workers. We could have more of these buses on this line. For how long did you travel? 1 hour 22 minutes. Not too bad. Considering the max time is 5 hours. That's considered like not too bad of a commute. And now when the bus has just arrived, you are basically at the same percentage because the last shift went off, more or less. But if we take the bus here, yes, the bus, where did it go? It is. These are so damn slow, these. They are not quick. Damn, couldn't we put like a huge engine in one of these? Yeah, it's not even making it up the hill. Yes, come on then, you can do it, perhaps. Yes, very, very steep, apparently, still even in the tunnel. Yeah, whatever. There, you made it over the crest or something. I don't know. or it is could also be line spacing, since the engine RPM is only at 35%. Aha, that could also be it. In either case, since that was line spacing that made it so slow, it's still not very quick, but it's not that slow. It is not the TU-144 though, but okay. This is a bit preventing them from... What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be here. What the hell do you think you're doing? What do you think you're actually up to here? Sorry, apologies. I was thinking of another place where the airport road connection. But now you see here is clear for takeoff, and you get the hell out of the way here, or we're going to have a little bit of a problem. Yes, this is not going to work out well. No, and there the airplane exploded, and how many people died? Only 11 passengers were on board. I mean, it's bad, but it could have been 150 students. Yeah, you have to be more careful here around the aeroplanes. God damn it, these are serious machines. You don't fool around. You definitely don't fool around. Oh, and we can notice that the lag is has now... Whoops, what the hell did I do now? That's what I wanted. Yes, the slowdown is now here. As it stands. At least in Aluminium Town. Yes, Aluminium Town is at its limits. And the entire thing is at its limits too. But this final runway is not going to make a whole lot of difference. But all these aeroplanes, they do make a difference, and 70 trains or whatever it is, they make a difference. This church, yeah, 23 people who all seem to have zero interest in religion. They go here, and I think if you follow, for example, Lenora Rodinovna here, Andrygina, yes, then we can see here the maybe now, yes, after visiting the church once, she got actually a little bit interested in the religion. Yeah, she got a little bit interested in the religion. Her average productivity is the 124%, which is pretty damned good. How many babies do we have in the kingdom at the moment, or republic, whatever it is, this time around, in the communist utopia? 5,140 babies, and 9,500 children, 3,000 adults who can't find a flat. So we are 3,000 dwellings short, if you'd like to put it that way. But then again, if I were to build 3,000 dwellings within 2 years, we would have even more, 3,500 maybe of these instead. And there, the snow starts falling. As usually happens around the 23rd of November. And colleague, you're now sitting on the keyboard, on the control interface for the Soviet simulator, which is unfortunately not okay. Yeah, these are, if we look at the escapes, we can see in real time as the people are turning, the people living with the parents are turning 30 and getting the hell out of this place, seeking their fortunes elsewhere. There is just one thing, pardon me, missing from this picture, isn't it? That whatever I didn't know is not what I was supposed to do. Oh, colleague, you're sort of in the way, as it is. Can you come here? That will have to do. Yeah, that will definitely have to do. Could we get back to the working and the resourcing? It's going on. I mean, it's in full swing here. It's look down here, for example. See how far they've gotten on this. It's finished, isn't it? Yes, it is. Lovely. Is this fuel station also finished? Yes, it is. That's great. We just need to bring fuel to it, and then it should all be set. Maybe. But there are way few cars in this parking lot. It may actually be that they are now within range. You'll see. Go and have a look. Pretty soon, it was going on the roads around here. This you go here and take care of this place. Do we have debugging mode on? No. Now we do. Oh. Yeah, we have cars driving here. All over the place. And there is someone walking into the pub or cafe here. They sit outside on the mountain top. How much wind? 8 meters a second, and it's -3. Okay, it's still only November, so, but still, maybe not what you'd call cozy. 9 meters, not here. No, there's not a lot of relief from the wind to be had around here. No. But the sun is setting on the Soviet Republic. And it is. You know. Yes, snowplows here. Why aren't you taking care of the road? That one. This. It's taking forever to build a wind farm. You here? What's wrong with you? Citizens' health is too low. Ah, why? What's going on? Here. 50%. Average lifespan 54 years. 98% happened. You are not completely satiated on food. What's going on now? Why isn't this? Okay, we could be in serious problem. We don't have any food at the Aluminium Town Shopping Center. Well, here comes a truck. Now, okay, we will see quite a storm of people, I think. A little bit of a queue is going to form as the food arrives. Yes, not all at once, please. Okay, we're keeping up. We're keeping up. It's not too bad. But it's... yeah, you see, that's 6 tons aboard that truck, and they go through that in... that's half of it gone, and the queue is still forming. Okay, we have a situation here, a little bit. Yeah, and now the food is about to be gone, and then we won't see all the people who are hungry because they don't queue for stuff that isn't available. There we go. It's still 400 kilos remaining, 200, 100, and that's it. Everyone went home. Okay, can we do anything about this? I thought I had... Yes, I have 3 trucks on this, but apparently that's not enough. And there... also, what? You came empty? Why did you come empty? Here? Oi. You didn't come empty, you came with a bit of electronics, yes. And you couldn't take some food with you too? That would have been helpful, you know. Anyway, if we look here, all the related vehicles for this, we have a line here, we call it a line, where we have these 3 vehicles at the moment. We shall add a 4th. Simple as that. We can't be having food shortages here in Aluminium Town. It's the most prestigious town, if nothing else. Prestigious. Why? Because they make aluminium. I don't know. A lot of people have personal cars, but not as many as down in Third Town. There are lots of larger part of to get on with buying a goddamn covered hull here. Yes, covered hull, whatever, basically. But let's see what's on the Western market. Covered hull. We have the Volvo F12, or the Mask RD690 from Germany, which takes 6.8 tons, or the Volvo F12 from, I don't know what it says there, but I would imagine it says Sweden, there. Or we have the Mask RD690 again, apparently, a different version, that takes 10 tons. Goes 120, this goes 160. This weighs 10 tons, this weighs 20 tons. That's probably a bit closer. But we'll have one of these then. We can try. And get this on this line and get going. This is important, you know. What sort of 260 kilowatts? What did the Volvo have here? I think I bought the wrong thing. Or a Scania for that matter. Covered hull. Scania has 268 kilowatts. This had 260. The Volvo has 154. 154? Yeah, well, obviously Scania is going to have the most and be the best engine. Do you think? Well, we try this Mask here, as I said. Mask. What is this supposed to be, by the way? Well, you drove into... Musk. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's a pretty serious truck. They should do something about the lighting here, or the color in winter or something. It's too blown out, the snow, and it gets, you can't see any detail on the vehicles and things. It gets too blown out. Something. I see it has 2 working exhaust pipes. That takes up no FPS to do that, probably. Now particle effects. No, a little bit of calculation. And that's rough. This would be then maybe a bit wise. I don't know. I'm speculating about things. There's a train going by very loudly. Hello, train. Yes, right beneath us. It was a Walkside train. They are serious business. Not ambulance haven't arrived. Also in Aluminium Town. What's of course you're getting sick because you're getting hungry, aren't you? Crap, you're actually getting hungry. Such that is noticeable here, and then what happens is that they pack up and leave very, very quickly at this difficulty setting, at the hardest difficulty setting. thing, as they do, escapes. Not yet, but if we don't remedy this situation very soon, it's going to break. Are all this working, or have they gotten stuck somewhere or something? You're running 95 kilometers per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, 60, 20. Yeah, they're all moving. So they're all doing stuff. They were loaded with things, by the way. Yes, they're all fully loaded. How much food do we have in total? This is a good thing to look at. Food, 5,823 tons. And in first town we have 5,000 tons. In Brask, actually we're here in third. Okay. Here. This isn't quite good enough, you see. This is where we're supposed to have thousands of tons of food for this town. We have 55. Yes. That is not good enough. We're in a bit of a situation now. Yes, see here, first down to, I don't know. Is this the food train? No. Is this the food train? No. Is this the food train? No, that's the meat train. Well, if there isn't a food train, it's not that wondrous that it's out of food. But wait a minute, this is the food train. Yes, it is. I think with that we need more capacity on this. Necessities, indeed, necessities. This has, you know what we do? Since we have got that many tracks and everything, we get another train. That's what we do. We don't add or mess with this train. It can do what it does, and we get a dedicated food train. Because food we have plenty here. You have to deploy another train, fantastic, an electric locomotive. And it's really, the selection here is what it is. Czechoslovakia 361, but no. The VL10. I suppose we'll have that one. Huh? Yes, classic. And a cargo wagon, boxcar. That's the boxcar for livestock, right? That's the only thing they have nowadays, unless we go with something strange. No. We go with these. I think we do have like more or less endless capacity, allowed train length, right? Yes, here we do, and we do at the other end as well. At least on one or more tracks. You go here, you load food. You can wait if you like, or maybe, yeah. You know, when it comes to food, it's not always obvious. We might also need to get a second train for importing crops. I can notice here now that we're actually running low. It can't keep up. Okay, yeah, we might get one more train then later on. For now, you're going there and you're loading food, and then you're going to this place to unload the food, and you wait. On all these tracks can accept very long train, and otherwise we could take it to one of these stations. I think it's fine. You know, these two tracks are connected as well, but this way around, so if it went in that way, it's good. Certainly fit whatever you'd like and more. We do a bit of the dynamic camera here. Oh, yes, this is now great frame rate. But there is plenty of stuff. And there are many railroad tracks. And there are many pylons. And there are many things. And there are many people about doing stuff. And there are many trains. And there are many vehicles. And there are many stuff. Many things going on. That has to be kept track of. One thing at a time. Unfortunately. Yeah, we have a bit of a situation, but it's not too bad. It's we might actually lose quite a few people up there as it stands, because the other train was heading this way. It was heading to load, as this one is. So it might be a while before we had 55 tons up there, but that's not a lot, you know. They go through 6 tons. They went through in like 2 minutes or something. Have to can't sort by name, or it is sorted by name. I don't know. There, we still have 17 tons. Okay, we're not completely screwed just yet. But unless we get more crops, we will be. So we'll get crops. Still, there doesn't exist such a thing as a Western electric locomotive. If we click the dollar thing, then. Yeah, these, but that's not really ICE power car. 2.6 million. Fine. We should have something different. Yeah, this is going to look great with with the Soviet boxcars here in bright blue, or whatever you call this. Blue. It's not quite blue. It's turquoise. It's not quite that neat. I'm a man. I don't know these things. There, get cargo wagon. Yeah, maximum amount of train. Please, there we have it. That is it. There's quite a lovely view to be had here now if we just take a look outside. All the windows. That is a very long train. That is not a good place to stop. I would recommend you don't. You should not need to. Why are you stopping here? Why were you stopping there? Because there was a train coming out. Do I not have this? Maybe not semaphore optimally here. Do not lose track of this. That's important. Oh, or is it? Yes, it is. Change signal. Change signal. Okay. Weren't the right? It's simply a bit too short at that point there, but I think they'll. You close the thing. Good work. It's right over here. Train depot. There. Unload. wait. And to a border house. I think we should buy this for dollars. And we go over here because this is the strangest goddamn contraption I've ever built, I think. This roundabout. Unload, load. There. Yes, unload and wait there. Very good. Go and go to your second stop. See if I can try and explain this. See, take away that one and we keep that one around. Here's how it is. There is a double track coming in from that way. There is double track coming in from that way. Want to be able to unload or take an unholy long train in here. Was a bit constrained for space for something, or they couldn't quite figure out how to do it in another way. So effectively, the entire thing here and the coloring for these semaphores don't work in now. They apparently work in wintertime. They didn't work when I laid all this track. Let me tell you that. It would have been very helpful if it did, but it didn't. They work now, which is great because it makes it a whole lot clearer what's going on. They come in, double track, and then they have a diamond. And this is in one block, so they can, if they come from this way, they will go like so, in there, turn around, go maybe back that way or that way. And if they come from this way, they will go that way and flip around, and they could go that way also. And if they just are passing by, they're going over here, over to there, and so on, and that way. So it's a bit only one train at a time. Yes, it's limited too. Let's see what the IC is doing here. It's doing speed, I think. km/h. Yeah, that's maximum what the rails allow. It is very long. Well, at least it's a bit more modern, this locomotive. It didn't look too silly, dragging these wagons along, I don't think. Oh, it's okay. Yes, that's about it. Let's see, how far along are you? I would actually like to see you, see how it works out. I've never watched a train. We've never watched a train. This is, wait, slow down. That was also quite a special thing, that roundabout that we just went through. It was one of those afterthoughts. Yes, it may look crazy when you at first glance, but if you turn this on, you see it makes sense. It's just that it crosses over there, and because needed another one this way too, and there wasn't enough space. So obviously, when I built this first, I figured leave very much space here, but never ever are we going this way with the railroad. No, which is of course why we're now. That's the only way we have a different track from the ones that was from the beginning, maybe. No, we have more. Anywho, 39,590. Very good. Yes, and now we can speed it up again because now we missed the interesting roundabout bit. Very interesting. But now we're coming up on the new. Yes, first time we've seen. Okay, and you have to go right. That's the only way in. So you have to cross over here and go right, yeah? Get the entire train shot. The wind is dying down, but you might be able to roll it. I think you can roll it. Wind is picking up. 22nd of December, 5 below and 5 meters a second. There we go. No, wait, stop. Do not load 100% of anything. No. Now you do this again. Go away. Then come back, unload, and load 100% of crops, please. And now we could really use some wind. I don't know what are you going to do now when I ask you to come back here immediately, because you're not going to flip around, I don't think. I think that you're going to do something else, but wind. Can't really. You're going to have... You have flipped around, okay. There you go. Next time, don't unload. Won't matter, but still, don't. 1,379 tons of crops we're getting. More now. Is it maybe the case that we need another food factory, or is I think one food factory is enough to cover about this population, but we might be stretching it a little bit if we can't keep it. But we are operating at 100%. Although, look at this. This has been full. It has been 10,000 tons in here, I think. We've been back to that level. So we have lost. That means that we're eating more than we can find out. I found out this before. We can find out this through domestic production and consumption. This year we're at the end of the year, so that would be good to look at. This year there should not have been anything crappy going on with this industry. It should all have been working. So consumption of resources at the citizen facility. We ate 5,500 tons of food, and we made into consumption. No, but the production of resources, food, 6,200. So okay, well that should be fine then. Yep. Then I'm imagining that it has been more in here since the close food crisis, almost food crisis. Yeah, you wonder why the frame rate's going down. Look at all the cars. And how long time it takes to do an autosave. Yeah, this place has grown out of proportions, as it always does. Oh, a secret police. Very inconspicuous. An ambulance. I mean, that might be the reason that that ambulances not arrive in time, it's because of traffic. And apparently ambulances do not get priority in traffic. Oh, I have to sit around and wait. Vehicles do not move over or anything. Well, that was... okay. Maybe a bit unnecessary maneuver, that one. However, there are no... here, for example, there are no ambulances whatsoever parked at the hospital. Let's go see, check another hospital. I might have one hospital too few. Here. Where is the other hospital? There is the other hospital. Yes, that's true. Well, I think that we only had two hospitals in this town. That's maybe not enough. I think it's enough that everyone should be able to walk to one. It's okay, you should increase staffing a bit. Sometimes they have to wait, apparently. Here. Is that it? Yeah, but all are covered via walking. But we don't have enough ambulances, okay? And here we can even buy another one. Damn it, why don't you? I'm going to soon as I can find the right button here. There was not a good selection of ambulances this year, I can say. 35 kilowatts. The hell are you talking about? Yeah, what? This is not an ambulance. Also, not from 1946, I don't think so. 77 kilowatts, 104 kilometers per hour. Okay, it's going to have to be that one. From the Soviet Union in 1993, on the 28th of December of 1993, we bought that from the Soviet Union. Very good. Do you have space for another one? No, you don't. Not like you have. You might actually be low on heat, considering how cold it is. Okay, it's -10, so it's a good time to check how you're doing on this thing. Interior time, no, it's all very, very warm and cozy. Yeah, it's all perfect. The shopping center is a bit not as warm and cozy as most places. But no food. And not great. Not great. This... okay, overall in town it's not terrible. But it's going to... goddammit, it's going to get terrible. Here. Now. You don't have any food, do you? No, you're out. You're completely out. Right. We need to get food here. Pretty damn quickly, please. How are you doing? You have sort of almost loaded full on it. No, you're on your way. Is what you are. Very good. That's the new one. And the original one. The essentials. Necessities, I mean. You are sort of... yes, you're also on your way. Good. How far away are you? If the wind could pick up... yeah, okay, you're real close. Very good. If the wind would just pick up a little bit, the food will be here very shortly. People, don't fret, don't be afraid, and nothing. And it will all be great. No, I don't know why the trains aren't moving. Is it because it's -16? 6 meters a second is usually plenty to have the trains move in. Yes, but now it's dying down, you see. Come on. Pick up. Wind. More wind. We need wind or people are going to die. They're going to starve. You see. They're getting unhealthy now. It's getting measurable on a national level. Their unhealthiness. Yes. No good. No good. These are running empty. They are not set to wait till loaded, which is probably a good thing, all things considered. What do you think, colleague? Oh. Yes, we think so. Colleague and I agree. And yes, how are you? No one's interested. We're going to see quite a storm of people here. I can tell you when the trains arrive. When the first train arrives and when the trucks arrive, most of all, we're going to see quite a storm of people going to the shops. And that's actually worth waiting around for, I'd say. If we could find maybe the first truck that will actually bring food. If the train has made it in yet. That's not it, because that's the chemical factory. But yes, this might actually be the necessity train. It is the necessity train. It has unloaded. It is going back. We have food in the warehouse. And it's getting unloaded somewhere. See if we can see a truck leaving. Is that a truck leaving with food? That's a truck leaving with clothing. That is the first truck leaving with this load of food. And the goddamn roads are snowed in. Do you not take care of the roads out here? What's wrong with you? Apparently not. Okay, we're going to have to build the technical services then here. Yes, but you're not allowed to build more things here now because it's starting to slow down so much that it's not funny anymore. You can't build because there's a high voltage line up ahead. Up above. Yeah. That's obviously necessary. This is terrible conditions here on the roads. What is this? Huh. Do you also bring... No, that's what... Yeah, you also bring food. You're the first one. See here what happens if we do... Ah! Tunnels have gotten interiors now. Who did you know it? Yes, there's a bit of traffic chaos there. There's a truck going by very closely. And a Mercedes. And plenty of Mercedes in the parking lot. Yes, this is now ruined. It does. No, it's not ruined. It's lovely. This is what this game is supposed to be about. More or less. It's just very messy. Especially in the winter time here. And now, when this truck arrives to the shopping center, you're going to see some serious. Although you're apparently going to that shopping center, that's not as exciting, you know. This one is better. No, but I am confused now. There's a... Oh yes, you are going to that shopping center. What the hell is this? There it is. The truck has arrived. This is unloaded. There we see the stream of people. The streams of people from all directions are flooding in. Okay. How many do you think we have in queue here? So far. So far, only 150 people are queuing outside the shop. How are you all doing with the food? 95% okay. It didn't get that bad. Didn't get great. It wasn't a good time, especially considering it was Christmas time and everything. It was juletid, you know. Don't want to go be hungry on juletid. God damn it, that's a very bad omen for the year to come. Shit, what the hell is going to happen? If we went hungry during the jul. Oh, everything is going to come crashing down. Maybe. I don't think it is. I think we'll survive. But this lag, where has this come from? That has come just now, more or less. The aeroplanes and things surrounding them, yeah. In the last like 3-4 years, about there is where it went to hell. But no, it's not so bad. It's not so hell. It's not so hell. It's go look at TBD. That's completely ruined. This is not completely ruined. The N.E.W. is not completely ruined just yet. If I can just leave it alone now. Okay, not that many. I was expecting a lot more people outside the shop. We do have 2 shopping centers. There might be a queue here too. There is no queue here. Yeah, colleague is looking real weak. But still able to enjoy herself, and she is not in pain anywhere, you know, like so. She just doesn't like it very much when you do that, but she's not in pain. Oh, you're just old. Yes, what was going on in the Soviet Republic? Yeah, the food crisis is averted. More trains are almost always the answer, as it was in this case. How many aeroplanes have you built whilst I've been rambling on here? You should have built at least 1. Yes, you have. Yeah, we park it up here. There, put it. I could have sold it. I can no longer sell it for no. The thing, yes. We're bringing in tourists, is what we're doing. I already have a tourist bus going around here. And yeah, we have to look how this turned out. No, we're not. That's for next time. That's what it is. For next time, we're going to see how the tourism is doing. And that's going to be a short one then, for once. Yes, because this was definitely not goddamn short in any goddamn way, shape or form. The next one is going to be short. Very much we promise here, colleague, don't we? We promise to do our best to make it, to keep it short. To keep it short and get the tourists in for this place. Let's just check this. Yes. Parking, yes. There we go. All the parking lots are reachable from up here, so everything should be maximum open for business. Not maybe max site tower doesn't have to be. The restaurant should be plentiful. The Palace of Communism, that's about the right level for the Palace of Communism. The cafe here, very important. Maximum. It is maximum. Okay, and the hotel, a few. Yes, and then we have the tourist bus. Yes, that is next time. Thank you so very much for watching. The snow is falling here on the 10th of January of 1994. Yeah, and sun setting. Thank you so very much for colleague. We thank so very much for watching, don't we? Of course we do. We thank you so very much for watching, colleague, and I. Good night.